Next up on the show, we have intuitive counselor Andrea Petro. Thank you so much for being on with me today.
Thank you for having me.
First time on True Talk. And tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been doing this?
I was born with it.
You were born with it?
Yes,
Okay.
I started about 5 years old. And took me a very long time to figure out what was going on. But through trial and error, and without the internet and all the things we have today, I figured out what it was and how to use it. And the last 25 years I've been doing it professionally.
Wow. So what do you like about being a psychic?
Now?
Is it helping people?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the helping people to resolving issues emotionally, physically, mentally, family issues. It's all about resolve.
And you are a medium as well, so you can tap
yes.
into ones who've passed away.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm one of those ones that does everything. I can see it, feel it, hear it. I'm a medium. I work with horses and show dogs. So I do a lot of different things.
And that's amazing. You have connection with horses?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So you read them? They talk to you? How does this work?
It's kind of like people. You know, I go in different ways. But with the horses, I go up, and some it's more diagnostic stuff because they're show and race horses. So if they're off or they're not acting right, sometimes it's physical things, it's emotional things. People buy these horses, they don't know where they've come from or what their issues are, so I go up and then I can explain what's going on. And when they resolve it, you know, they're a better show or race horse.
So basically you can convey what the horse is feeling.
What they're feeling, what they're feeling, what they're sensing, what they're afraid of, those kinds of things, physical illness.
Okay. Well, we have many audience members who have questions, so we're going to get those in. Hi, what's your name?
Taylor.
Hi, what would you like to ask?
All right, pretty much I just want to get what you feel as for my future, because I'm currently going to school to get my associate's degree, and I plan on transferring to New York City because I really want to live there. And I just want to know what kind of vibe I get as to if I'm going to be successful in these endeavors or how it's going to pan out.
What are you doing?
For what I'm majoring in?
Yeah.
Well, right now broadcast communications, and I do like radio, television, as because I want to be in entertainment.
I feel that you'll be fine. I think that there's a stepping stone before you get to New York. I keep seeing Boston or somewhere out there. There might be an internship.
Yeah.
Okay, don't say no to it, please. I know it's not where you might want to be right in the beginning, but you need to be there in order to get where you want to be.
Yeah.
And I do see you successful in doing what you're doing, but you have to be willing to, you know, maybe go off your course of what you want to do.
Okay.
2013, 2 years.
Yeah, that's when I get my associate's degree.
Okay, 2 years, but in between there's going to be a 6-month internship somewhere, and you need to be there.
Because the school that I'm doing, the New School of Radio and Television, gives you an internship at the end of that, so maybe...
Okay, you have to do that one first. And if it's in Boston, you're going to have 2 choices. It's like Boston or Jersey or somewhere there.
Okay.
Do Boston, because that's
right.
where the connection's coming from to get to New York.
All right. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina. Hi, what would you like to ask?
I just wanted to ask about if you see anyone around me now that has passed over.
Who are you looking? Because there's 3, and I need to know which one you want the message from. Is it a male?
Well, there's 2. One's a male, one's a female that I'm more interested in at the moment.
The female or the male?
The female.
Okay, and what is it that you want to ask her?
Anything she wants to convey is fine, I guess.
She's fine, and what she needs you to know that in her passing, it was more traumatic for you than it was for them. So whatever the scenario was and whatever you were exposed to around that, the passing for them was safe. And she's telling me she is concerned with the way you view the way death was for her, and it wasn't as traumatic as you feel. There was a split between the consciousness and the physical. So what you saw physically and what actually was happening spiritually, consciously, were two separate things. So, and also too, do you have a young child?
Yeah.
She says you're doing the right thing, and just stop with feeling guilty for being a disciplinarian, because you have to do that. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. I had another question, but I'm just wondering if she knows that we were concerned about her and that I was always concerned about her.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we had a little bit of a different relationship.
She knew what she was doing wasn't right. She knew that you were trying to help her. She didn't want to listen. And sometimes you can lead a horse to water and you can't make it drink. And people sometimes don't want to see what's going on with them because they know it's going to cause too much pain and anger and they don't want to deal with it. So, but in passing, those things are kind of forgiven. And she knows that you were concerned. And part of her anger was that you were concerned because she didn't want the help.
Yeah. I just have one quick question. I've been having like strokes of luck, and I'm wondering where that is coming from.
Honestly, I think it's more astrological with you. But there's also a male that passed, and if you see numbers and dreams with him, please play those.
Okay.
Ooh, that's some good advice right there, right?
If I would have done it back in 1989, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on my own island. But if you see numbers that come in threes with this male, play them.
Okay.
It's important.
Now, do loved ones give us numbers to play? Do they do
Yeah,
that?
they guide you, they give you things, but how do you know? You know, how do you know?
How do you know, yeah. You had a question?
Yeah.
Hi.
I was just wondering what you kind of see for my future, whether you see more children or like financially. My husband and I are having some trouble.
I think you'll be okay financially. I think what really needs to happen is you need to really I think it dropped out.
Go ahead.
Oh, you need to reevaluate what's important and what you really need and what you really need to do. And it's going to take another 3 to 6 months, but I feel that you'll be out of the financial issues within that 6-month period.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 children now?
Yes.
I don't see a third for another 1.5 years or so.
Okay.
But it's going to throw a wrench into the whole thing because the middle child is, I don't want to say needy in a bad way, but constant attention getting. So when that other child comes, just know that you're going to have to give a lot more attention so that they don't act out in ways that can get them in trouble.
Okay.
Because
Are
they're
you
very
open to having another
strong-willed.
kid?
Yeah, eventually, but maybe not right now.
No, but I do see a third one there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Thank you.